Yeah, so I was just really pleased with our start, and I thought we came ready to play. You know, the night we challenged Charisma to help us get off to a good start because we hadn't the last two, and I thought she did. She posted and sealed inside, and then Amber and Ivory made some threes early, and we got off to a great start, which is really important to our team because we hadn't done that the last two games. And that just the other stat that really sticks out is 24 assists to 9 turnovers. I don't know how many times this program's had that in the last 5 years. To have 15 more assists than turnovers says a lot about our team making the easy pass and doing the right thing. I thought Alexis was fantastic, running the break and making great decisions. And then obviously Ivory stepping up and making shots when we had it. Ivory had 32 and only missed 3 shots throughout the whole day. So great to have another 3-point shooter. We got a great one in Amber, and if Ivory can be consistent, that'll really help our team. So proud of our team. Good win today, and good way to finish the week. And I guess the other thing is just it says a lot about a team. You learn a lot about your team after a loss. You know, are they going to cave? Are they going to come out confidently? What are they going to be like? Are they going to come out and fight? And I thought we did that today. Questions? Yeah, questions?
I guess Ivory had such a terrific game. I'm sure you have more thoughts on what did you see exactly from her today that maybe allowed her to do what she did? Yeah,
you know, the one thing was Ivory, she was hurt all spring and summer. She had surgery on her knee, and she couldn't do anything till we started in almost mid-September. And so she was kind of behind conditioning-wise, and she just, didn't have quite that quick first step that, she's known for. And I think today, she started to see her by doing extra conditioning, and today you could see her speed and her quickness that she has. And I think she's getting back to being more healthy, and her legs are a little fresher now, and you could see that athleticism that she has. And she just does a great job. She's got a fighter mentality, kind of a warrior mentality. The one time we went around a set play, and she didn't run it right, and then she gets to the rim and makes a 3-point play. And the kid's just got some toughness to her.
This is 2 games in a row where she set a career high, and obviously.
Yeah, this one will be a little tougher to beat, the 32.
I was going to say exactly that, but does this kind of tell you what her potential is?
Yeah, it's exciting. When we were watching her play in high school, I remember sitting in a gym in Chicago and thinking, gosh, that's one of the best point guards I've seen. And I told these guys that I watched her play a bunch, and and coming here, and I think she did okay her freshman year, but I think she has so much more in her, and we're pushing her to try to get that out of her.
Coach, do you feel like your team was a lot more aggressive compared to last game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we were up 13 or something like that, 15 to start the game. Yeah, and so it was a great start to the game, and came out with the mentality that we're going to attack, and did a much better job of that, and led to better shooting. When you're aggressive, you usually shoot the ball better as well.
22nd chance points, I believe, for Cleveland State. Does that concern you at all?
Yeah, it does. We should not be giving up so many defensive rebounds. Really, we have, Amber went to the defensive glass, and Piper getting in foul trouble and Kirsten hurt. It really that makes our lineup a little bit different. Instead of having Kirsten, who's a really good rebounder, and Piper, who's a good rebounder, Kirsten's out, Piper only gets 12 minutes. It's spread, and we had to play a few more minutes out of different people because of that foul trouble.
What was going through your mind as the fouls were just kind of piling up?
Yeah, what do we do to help? Defensively, we went to the buzz. We usually don't foul as much in the buzz, so that's why we played that a lot tonight. And then we made an adjustment. They were trying to throw it over the top of the guards and then drive it. And one of the things we talked about ahead of time, hey, this might be a way to save our legs a little bit, because if you play the buzz really aggressively at half court, you cover a lot of ground and you have to fly around. In the second half against Bradley, I noticed that we were tired and we didn't fly around. So we talked about as a staff, let's back up the guards a little bit and give us less ground to cover. And I think that was really effective. Late in the game, we're kind of wondering what to do against the buzz, which was great.
This is testing your memory, but do you remember about at what point in the game you permanently went to the buzz?
Well, late in the first half, when we got to 8-9 fouls, and we had certain kids, Piper had 3, Charisma had 2, and Nia had 2. I think I looked down the list, we had a lot of kids with 2 fouls, so we went to more buzz there in the first half. And then second half, we just kind of switched it up when we needed to.
Have you practiced any differently with other players playing the 4 and the 5 with only 2 players?
Yeah, Amber's played a little bit more 4 in practice. Obviously, Nia has done that as well. Normally we've only played 3 posts, but with the injuries and then with foul trouble, we're having to go a little bit deeper. And Amber can play the 4. I mean, she's really what we want offensively at the 4. She can really shoot and really pass, and that's a great thing for a 4. We're just a little bit undersized, and so we got to go to the defensive boards and got to fight a little bit more. Yeah, not much. She plays the bottom and the buzz, and she does a pretty good job there. But and that's something. Today I did have her play a little bit of the 4 offensively. When we went to 3 deep, I liked her and Alexis on top. And we tried to move Amber around against their zone so that she was on top, and they were kind of finding her. So we put her in the corner, and she made a big 3. I think they'd cut it to 11 or 9, and that 3 in the corner I think was really huge. And then Ivory next possession hits another 3, and just like that it balloons back up to 17. I thought those 2 threes kind of sealed the game.